Hello, 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 and good evening, or whatever the equivalent is in your current time zone. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing mostly okay, aside from the fact that it's just about the deadline for tax season, and this is not exactly one of my preferred times of the year. I believe I shouldn't have to explain that in any further detail, like anyone who's had to put up with that bureaucratic nonsense would understand where I'm coming from. But I'm speaking in absolute platitudes. Being as I don't really care for discussing that in any further detail, I think I would do best to just hop into a video game, and RoboQuest is certainly a video game. Or so I've been told. Or so I have been told. It's alright, Moisen, I wasn't saying much of anything. Sometimes I just let words come out of my mouth and hope for the best. Alright. Let's go back to Guardian to ease myself back into this since it's been a while. That sounds pretty tasty. I think I'll do the volcano rifle. Hey, you're not getting away from me that easy. I'm not sure if it's come back to me just yet, but it'll come back in time. All right, we got the challenge room. Yeah, I will take the Tommy gun. should I take out of here? Let's absolutely max out our field bubble. Well, that was just going in reverse. As tempted as I am by the pan chucks, I believe I'll keep passing on them for this run. I'll take the power cell. Hey, I knew you were coming. I knew you were coming. Alright, let me get moving to maintain my S rank time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Yeah, just eat a bunch of damage for no reason. It's my favorite. Well, so much for S rank on time. And I let that guy get away. It's all over. It's actually Jover. Chat, it has never been more over than it is now. Yeah, just a flat increase on weapon damage. I used to S rank the first level like it was nothing. But it's just going to be a matter of getting back to that. A lot of tempting options here. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Yeah, it was A rank, but it's like, not getting S rank on the first stage, I feel like that just spells disaster for your run. Below 6. punch that guy in the face. Yeah, this game is a lot of fun. Although I will warn you, if you have any other FPS roguelikes, they're going to be absolutely ruined by this game. This game just mogs every other FPS roguelike available, in my opinion. Okay, I haven't tried Doom Eternal, so I wouldn't be able to speak on that. Well, I'm cooked. Lost on the second stage. Well, that's what happens staying away from the game for so long. Doom Eternal is definitely in my library, so I will get around to that at some point. Barring unforeseen circumstances. Oh, I gotta do the tomahawk. This would be even better on the hunter, but I'm not good at that character. One-shot the bonus bot. Okay, this is an absurd amount of damage to take this early into the run. And you need to be playing more carefully. Or I could just eat every bullet coming my way. Take the igniter gun. Definitely not the bow. I'm definitely intrigued by the premise of a Horde mode in Doom, because I definitely loved Horde when it was in Gears of War. Like, I just like that arcadey, fight waves of enemies type of gameplay. One of the reasons I've enjoyed Helldivers 2 so much is it's in that same vein. Okay, the dot on that is pretty good. Let's go ahead and increase elemental damage since we're using an elemental weapon. Yeah, let's take an elemental perk now that we have something that synergizes with that. Thought you could get away. I'm backtracking. That's why there were no enemies. Okay. I mean, that still sounds pretty interesting. I mean, the heart of Doom has always been shoot a bunch of demons, so if it's an interesting variation on that, I'm sure it's good. I knew using the hatchet I was not going to make an S-rank time, but I had to follow my heart. Now let's go all in on... This gives me 25% elemental damage boost when my bubble is up, but this is just a flat 10%. We go chemistry here. Okay, we switch Tomahawk for Blue Tomahawk. I remember correctly, that's the QTE guy. So we eliminated David Cage bot. Still infinitely salty that we're not getting the Quantic Dream Star Wars. Sure, Moisten, if that's what you want to believe. I want to make my streams a choose-your-own-adventure. And it seems the adventure I'm choosing is starting a new run based on how I'm playing. We got the big ol' Mecha Slug. Okay, hopefully I'm making a bit of a recovery here. Freeze bot down. Oh, I botched the timing on that so horribly. I don't recall Futurama much. Like, I remember enjoying the series when I first watched it, but... like, I remember bits and pieces, but I don't recall much about the series in total. Probably the memorable gags. Like, I remember Hedonism Bot apologizing for nothing. get hatcheted. I think I need more Adderall to perform in this game. Yeah, was that the one where he was a werecar? Okay, just hitting a shield. I've got one of those too. I stand and just eat all the damage in the world. Okay, that's that group of enemies cleared. What do you got for me? Sliding fires 3 explosive grenades in front of you. Grants an additional jump. I think we go grenade slide, guys. Yeah, that seems good. That seems insanely good. And there's no cooldown on it? I can't believe I botched that. I was so excited about the slide grenades. What are you mad about this time, Poot? I forget, Hoot is just always Madge. That is her standard state of being. Okay, I'm just drunk. I cannot navigate the map. I cannot rotate the map in my mind. I cannot kill the bonus bot either. But how would I feel if I did kill the bonus bot? Okay. Thank you, bro. I definitely needed the refresh. I feel like Pringles are fine on occasion, but I prefer like regular conventional potato chips. Torpedo rifle. And it's elemental. I kind of have to. Chat, just remember, never let them QTE you. You do not want to be stuck in a quick time event. Okay, I'm gonna want to have the bubble up as often as possible because that's a boost to my DPS. I feel like this is not necessarily a good game for like streaming and trying to talk to chat, because this is something that demands my undivided attention to fully lock in. So chat might end up being just in the in-betweens. Like right here, I could pause, take a breather, see what Moisen had to say about Shoshito, pepper, and garlic-rich potato chips. Those sound delicious. Now I want to try them. I don't know if I'm gonna do all that. I think we just take on the boss. Good old Billy Boom. It's incredibly rude how he goes for the slap. Okay, yeah, gotta throw the switch. Yeah, the thing with the hookah appeared to be another robo-slug, but a friendly one. Infinite ammo while Bastion is active. Reduces Bastion cooldown by 10%. Taking down an enemy while Bastion is active generates 6% battery. Would this mean that I could theoretically keep Bastion up indefinitely? I think we gotta try that out. Yeah, that's very likely. I don't recall the snipers being very good in this game. Oh yeah, we absolutely take the thing that synergizes with our ability. Well, I mean, 10% auto crit chance for 3 batteries. Oh, and I can repeat it? Oh, never mind. I cannot repeat it. Okay, this is the one that separates the Robo Boys from the Robo Men. I saw that antenna. You weren't slick, buddy. You were not slick. So chat, hypothetically, if someone were having trouble beating Final Fantasy VII, how do you think they would find RoboQuest? Robo-Owl must be destroyed. Robo-Owl neutralized. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Moisen. Like, Final Fantasy VII seems like the type of game that if you just pay attention and take the time to learn the mechanics, you'll eventually finish it. Whereas this is much more skill demanding. Okay. Case in point. I think I made a mistake. I made a major mistake. So I could dual LMGs. Or orbital shotgun. Moisten, that's probably a significant overlap. I would imagine the ones that can't beat Final Fantasy VII also cannot rotate breakfast in their mind. Okay, big man down. Sheriff's Carbine. Ah, this RNG dependent quest. I will up the fire rate on this. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and have... I haven't been doing too much melee. I think we do infinite damage while shield is up. That was an actual lifesaver. Oh no, we're not going to the Doom Gardens. What am I smoking? That was a ridiculous challenge stage. I'm not prepared for the Doom Gardens. And the Robo-Owls were not prepared for me. Forgot about this ability. And I was so excited about it, too. I'll have to look at the Robo-Slug more closely next time I see him, to see if I see what you're saying, Moisen. Boy, that is a lot of them. Goomba Stomp comes in clutch. Don't forget about your Goomba Stomp. Okay. Tactical Slap. We can make the melee a distance attack. Let's go with the Elemental Grenade. Okay, that's the chef. That's clearly a mustache below his eye. Where's the Hookah Bro? Hookah Bro did not show up to this. Sure, let's give that a shot. Let's just max out our elemental synergies. Hey, Fabra, how are you? Need those orbs. Okay, I just got absolutely rocked there. They are not playing around anymore. And I feel like if I try this bonus area, I'm gonna lose a lot of HP to falling into some acid. Many such cases. Yeah. This is all about specific timing. Nice and easy does it. Almost. I'll just take the battery. I need your orbs. Soundtrack in this game is great. Okay. Let's see if we can survive the rest of this stage. That's a big if. Big if. Torpedo rifles carrying. Bro, you saved my life there. As funny as a rapier would be, I don't think it's going to be fitting into this build. Yeah, we absolutely increase healing efficiency. Kunai are tempting. Kunai are very... Yeah, I'm getting the kunai. Cannot beat my weeb power. Yeah, I did tweak some settings in OBS today because I was a bit frustrated over a technical hiccup I had a few days ago. Ah! I got QTE'd. I forgot that was a thing. I did not consent to a QuickTime event. Yeah. Gotta go fast.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I see Moisten found a new sound alert that I added. Okay, this guy's like a ninja assassin. I thought I was the ninja bot, but he proved me wrong. Yeah, just eat a bunch of bullets for no reason. Absolutely the winning playstyle. Okay, that definitely went a lot better than the first run, but that's not saying a whole lot. Let's see what we got on deck for this run. Rhino LMG, Junk Beam, Sheriff's Carbine. just to get that quest done. I hope this is the last weapon that old explorer bot wants to see. Well, at least it popped the bonus bot one shot, so that's a plus. How many rounds are in the mags? 15 rounds. Like, I felt like I was shooting without reloading for such a long time there. Yeah, let's absolutely retreat into our safe space. Let's see, dual sawed-offs or revolver. Projectiles bounce. Added fire rate, bonus damage against turrets, 100% last shot damage, 10% auto critical chance, 15% damage against marked enemies. I don't have a source of marking, but yeah, the solid offs are calling my name. Okay, kamikaze bot eliminated. This guy's annoying me. Stop flying. You stop launching bombs. Seems like the sawed-off stagger enemies like for a split second. Or they have a chance to, at the very least. Okay. We did it, boys. We got the S rank on the first stage. It took me a minute, but I'm warmed up. What do we got? Well, you have no scratch damage, increases fire rate and reload speed by 25%. See, the thing is, I feel like I'm going to be having scratch damage pretty consistently. So I'm only going to have this perk some of the time. Though, it seems significantly better than the other perks. Well, that synergizes with the perk I just got. Yeah, definitely up survivability. That seems to be an issue consistently in my runs. Okay, I got QTE'd. Not great. Not great. Yes, RoboQuest truly has the deepest lore. Okay, brother just has all the HP. Overwhelmed by choice because I had the choice to go either left or right. I'm already psyching myself out of the S rank on this stage. It's over. It has never been more over. Okay. I appear to not be missing out on anything, or I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. My mouth is just running. My brain is empty. Let's just get to the bonus area. See what secrets they have for us. Oh, you gotta go. If you're purple, you gotta go. I'm not doing QTs. Okay, nice and simple. Yeah, I don't really want any of these. Just take the battery. And I went the wrong way again. My time is in shambles. Okay. Let's focus, let's lock in. Oh, he's big. I did not account for his size, his girth. Okay, there's the orange area. That's where I find the secret waterfall. I need your orbs. Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you, bonus bot. Okay. Now I can take a bit of a breather, see what I can pick up here. I'm gonna go for Templar Shot. Increase next weapon shot every 4 shots. Or I could just maximize survivability with Bite the Bullet. I think I'll do that. One upgrade choice. Gathering a healing cell reduces Bastion cooldown by 3%. I think we go candies here. Oh, no, you don't. Bro thought he was gonna get away. Bro thought he was gonna escape me. You might as well call me the IRS. No one gets away from me. Yeah, realistically, I don't think I'm getting that S rank time. There's still a significant amount of stage left. I'm not leaning into Elemental this run. I feel like I'm doing well with everything I've got currently. Though, could try out the... Yeah, let's go ahead and do the Rhino. Yeah, that's very clearly a mustache. I could see how, like, that moment where he opens his little mouth panel, you could see that as an eye, but he's clearly got eye stalks above. Something satisfying about a big, dumb LMG. Especially if it has a shotgun alt fire. The weapons in this game are something truly glorious. I really gotta survive, get this Winchester rifle over to the old Explorer bot, because I don't want to do this again. That gun is very disappointing. Well, even if I had S rank time up to this point, I still have a boss fight, so that was not happening. Okay, well, irrelevant. I have no summons. None of these are really synergistic with what I got going on. Dr. Turret. I forgot about the jump rope laser. I was struggling to find the word jump rope. I believe I was going to call it a hopscotch laser if I had the word for it in mind. Consider your medical license revoked. Alright, get a bit of healing. See what upgrades we have. Do I go for gluttony or do I go for big boned? I think we go big boned. Let's armor max. Be the biggest boy. Reloading increases fire rate by 20% for 3 seconds. Increases fire rate and reload speed by 10. This one's constant, though. They locked me up. You'll never take me alive. Nice charge, buddy. What did you think you were gonna accomplish there? Why don't all light machine guns have a shotgun attached to them? It seems like a serious design flaw. Okay, I've been chained again. Owlbot destroyed. Okay, that should just be the grasshoppers. Bro actually thought he was gonna punch me. Okay, let's see how I do on this bonus area. Alright. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ionic Sniper. You know, I think I should try something new. Although I don't think a sniper really synergizes with this character or the build that I'm doing, but I'll use that as a DMR. Can't wait to get rid of this piece of crap. No. You don't understand. I need to survive. I need to survive. This side quest is a pain. I cannot do this again. I will not do this again. You can't make me. Okay. Let's just chip away at the ads, and then worry about the elite later. Getting hit from all angles. Okay. I believe this should be the side quest finished. I got the cooking gloves. They let me cook. They let me cook, chat. Okay, I read this too quickly, and I saw increases fire rate by 15%, but it's summons, of which I have none. 25% chance to grant you 20 power cells or do nothing. Okay, so you're literally just gambling. Go ahead and try the splasher. Now as to the Doom Gardens, for which I am not prepared. Oh, I don't care for the trajectory of the projectiles. Accounting for gravity is kind of a pain. Well, I mean, it gives me close range and long range, so at least I have both of those covered. Variety in the loadout. How strong elemental weapons are and perks. I imagine the elemental characters must be just absolutely ridiculous in this game. Let's see what perk we could take. Yeah, let's take a flat increase fire rate. Can you believe the audacity of these robo-owls? Thank you, Moisen. I'm glad someone's got my back. They need to be kept in check. Oh, it's not looking good for you, boy. Okay, situation under control. We need to have the shield bubble up as often as possible. As the shield bubble is my only source of survivability. Okay, what are you offering? Plus 10% fire rate. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'll take both of those, actually. Oh, it's only one or the other. Okay. Probably should have looked at these weapons before doing all of that. Alright, time to absolutely cook these fools. I feel like the ninja bots are a bit much, in my humble opinion. Hello, J-Debs. Okay, Typhoon minigun. Is a significantly faster fire rate. Yeah, why not? Let's just switch everything up. Okay, it's time to see whether I cook or I get cooked. Really don't appreciate the ninja bot doing ninja things while I'm trying to just trying to vibe. Bro, go away. I've never been more grateful to get a health refresh. Still not a fan of the snipers in this game. That is purple. Yeah, we absolutely improve healing. Sure. Okay, don't have the batteries for this key. Wish I had known about this. I saw you, ninja. And that was a moment where enunciation was very important. I definitely need your health orbs. Thank you. As if the horizontal beam throwing robots weren't annoying enough, they decided, sure, let's have them freeze you as well. Oh, this is a bad spot to be. This is a bad spot to be. And that's all she wrote for that run. I believe I'll be taking a quick break. I'll be right back, folks. Alrighty, I have returned. I do believe I have some meta progression currency that I could spend. So I'll go ahead and take advantage of that. Let's go ahead and get an unfair advantage to start the run with an upgrade. And we're going to need more wrenches for the future ones. But that should put us in a better spot. So what was this cooking glove? Reduces the cost to upgrade weapons or re-roll their affixes at Chef Paul by 1 for the weapons you have the card of. Which, I have a surprising number of weapon cards. So I'll be getting mileage out of that. Go ahead and take the full shotgun. Yeah, let's absolutely have a flat cooldown reduction on the shield bubble. Lost in the sauce there. I'm moving around just a bit too much. Let's get those orbs. Shoot Fly Guy out of the sky. Alright, should be easy enough. Hardly a challenge. Yeah, we go Igniter here. We got another upgrade choice. Absolutely, just keep reducing the cooldown of Bastion. I mean, I don't have anything in my kit creating explosions. Yeah, I'll take a flat increase to auto crit. Feel like it's kind of silly to put that on a early weapon, but it was calling out to me. I need to be absolutely shield maxing this run, like popping that bubble every time it's up. Okay, didn't quite get the rail. Speedrun dreams shattered. Yeah, gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. And that's our S rank for stage 1. And now I feel really silly for putting perfume on a white shotgun. Strange, there was no bonus bot in this area. There usually is. There he is. Got you, you little sucker. Okay, I let myself get hacked. So, in this game, hacked reverses your movement inputs. Forgot the giant slug was able to do that. Every 1 second generate 1 charge, maximum of 5. Increases your next ability damage by 20% per charge and consumes all charges. But my ability doesn't deal damage, so that's kind of a moot point. Every 6 seconds, shooting no longer consumes ammo or energy for 1.5 seconds. Yeah. Let's go with more consistency, rather than just an upgrade that does nothing. Okay, I got a super jump as the alt fire on my shotgun. not even sure if it was worth it to turn back to that guy. Oh, that was the way to progress. So I had to do that regardless. Almost got hacked there. Horrifying. I am taking way too much damage for it to be this early into the run. I'm absolutely washed. I'm chopped, I'm washed, Unk is falling off in real time. Never cared much for the flare gun, although that is a source of marking. I'll just take the battery. I'm backtracking. This is not good. Well, rip our S-rank time. Would help if I could hit a shot. Oh, okay. Well, those perks are for freezing, and I have nothing that can inflict freezing. I don't know if I put perfume on weapons this early in the run. Might just be silly. palm tree was rude for getting in my way. Let's see what we got. Sandal. High ground doesn't seem all that great. None of that really synergizes with what I'm going for. Yeah, I'm good here. And once again, we got Billy Boom. Okay, the multiple overlapping AoEs, very rude to say the least. Okay, hit the cooldown switch. Alright, it appears I'm doing 0 DPS. I lost to the first boss. It's actually over. See if anything meta progression related can help. I think I'll wait for this one, because the first chest is Max's chest. Oh no, it's not Max's chest, it's just a starter pack. I stand corrected. Yeah, already synergy. These weapons deal damage based on my move speed and plus 6% move speed. Let's go. Hang on. Okay, it's just slide. better Bastion cooldown, but I take the risk of being hacked. Yeah, let's grief ourselves, why not? That should be funny. Absolutely let bonus bot escape. I have brought great shame and dishonor to my family. So, higher crit damage after dealing crit damage. Let's give that a try. Yeah. Absolutely go in on move speed damage when I already have that synergy happening. Can't believe I haven't found anything better than the dinky little starter pistol. Well, the run did just start, so I guess that shouldn't be too surprising. Here we are. Boot's favorite weapon, the boomerang. Okay, got him just at the very end. Only an A rank on time. I'm washed for real, for real. Do I want to do the pans? I mean, the pans are funny, but they're not the best weapon to be fighting a boss with. Now let's take the police whistle. Okay, so the alt fire is shock boomerangs. It's good to know. Yeah, there's the hack. TV remote, best item in the game. I did not already have the boomerang card? As a boomerang enjoyer? I'm in disbelief. Okay, just stood on a bomb. Brilliant strategy. 200 IQ plays. That's all you'll see on this channel. And I'm just eating every bullet, just tanking everything to the face. If I'm doing this poorly now, it's not looking good for the later levels. Okay, bonus area. Let's see what secrets you hold for me. Once I get rid of these jerks. That's that sorted out. Aside from this one little guy. Okay. That was apparently not one you slide under. I mean, that's kind of irrelevant because I'm not doing a shock build. These are way better than the dual crossbows in every conceivable way. Oh, it doesn't have the movement speed synergy, but... Hold on. Oh, it's just a different version of the crossbows. Rate of fire seems significantly worse on these. I don't know how, because it was literally an improvement over the last pair of crossbows. Okay, David Cage neutralized. There will be no QTEs. Oh, he got away. I let him get away. I'm an absolute bozo. Through the waterfall. What you got for me, bud? Every 1 second repairs 1% of your scratch damage. Okay, so limited regeneration. Every 1 second, deal 39 damage to all enemies within 7.5 meters. Yeah. Yeah, passive Thorns aura? Absolutely. Yeah, chat. Sadly, I must remind you, your goat is in fact Wash. Go through here because it was too early the first time around. So let's go ahead and have healing cells also be a damage boost. Take the junk rifle instead. Yeah. Let's go for head bonks. And that buff move speed should be very helpful if move speed is damage. Yeah, AK is already so much better than the crossbows. It's not even funny. Oh, okay. And we're dealing with Diggy Mole. Okay, he got me with bomb. Those bombs don't pop on their own. I have to actually go out of my way to shoot them. And that's Diggy Mole dealt with. Time was horrendous on this run. I'm actually broke. Go in on Robo Food. Yeah, I'm gonna flat cannon. I am absolutely gonna flat cannon. It really is like the Unreal Tournament one. Based game developers. I had a look at their website to see what else they had worked on, and apparently the only other project I could see was RoboQuest VR, which I'm not sure how good the VR version of this game would be. But I'm not, like, a VR believer. I always thought that was kind of just a meme. Because it seems like for most people, VR headsets are uncomfortable to wear for any extended period of time, even if it doesn't give you motion sickness. Okay, flat cannon absolutely shreds. Might be my favorite shotgun in this game. But then again, that was the devs pandering to millennial boomers like myself. Yeah, I can't say I've tried a VR headset, but I'm not particularly interested by the prospect of VR. Like, for all the time that VR has been out, really, what are the big games for it? I know people talk a lot about Beat Saber, there's Half-Life Alyx. What else? What are the killer apps for VR? Okay. bullets. That was almost okay. Yeah, I'm not swapping either of these weapons. I mean, I could try... Actually, I could swap out the AK. Okay, it's more of a DMR. I was expecting something full auto. That's fine. Okay, he'll never bother me again. I finally finished the side quest. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, VR chat, sure. If it were only in VR, then I could see that, but they expanded it to anyone, so... I gotta go healing efficiency because I'm constantly struggling to have enough health. Buffalo cannon. I mean... Nah, I don't think I'm attached to the... I'm very attached to the flat cannon. But I will take the Hellions. I will absolutely take Tracer's pistols. Okay, not quite the same fire rate, but... same vibe. Okay, there's one more right here. You're inexcusably rude. Bro, there's just so much going on my screen right now. It's kind of absurd. Oh, we have the big one. cryo on those Hellions is really helping me out. I'm wondering how much I missed S rank by. Okay, summon is irrelevant. Healing cell efficiency is definitely going to be helpful. That might pair nicely with the Hellions. But I gotta go survivability. Yeah. Taking damage happens often, so having my movement speed and damage buff is definitely going to be helpful. Oh, that thing's gotta die. Right, let's not lose health in this bonus area. Okay, this should be easy enough. Feels very Mario build. Really not interested in either of these. It feels disappointing to go through that just for one power cell. Okay, I managed to survive this somehow. Right, you've got a rocket jump. Do I do the Gauss rifle? I stay faithful to my... I don't know. It's hard to say no when I see green arrows across the board. And it's a higher level. Yeah, this one handles really nice. Oh, I'm cooked here. I'm cooked here. Yeah, I'm not sure how much any of these are going to help in this dire situation. TV remote came and screwed me at a crucial moment. Okay, would have preferred to have not gotten hacked by my own shield. Thank you, TV remote, very cool. Best item in the game. Pretty sure it was the TV remote that did me in. Yeah, we absolutely upgrade Max's... the chest that belongs to Max. I think someone should try to make a VR cell tower climbing simulator where you have to take individual steps and detach and reattach the carabiners as you climb, like in real life. I think a climbing game in VR would be pretty intense. Especially for people prone to vertigo. Let's get silly. Let's try the commando. Even though I find that I struggle with survivability on him. Go ahead and go for the cannon. I believe this character has explosion synergies. Okay, very poor tempo on my part. Just jumped right into that acid. I mean, sure, why not? And Frank House VR. That's certainly a unique experience. Steam really will let people publish just about anything. Yeah. Absolutely take a buff on weapon swap. Increase fire rate, that sounds very good. Now, let's not put perfume on early weapons, that's stupid. Oh, fire rate buff on the Lynx is ridiculous. Is this the Lynx rifle? No, it's a windmill. What am I talking about? I'm mixing up my rifles. Fake RoboQuest fan. Yeah, so it turns out that the perk where you get increased fire rate on weapon swap, absolutely godly. In a game where you're incentivized to swap weapons constantly, S rank time by a hair. Gotta remember to use the rocket more often. Go ahead and try the junk beam. Okay, that QTE Lord is just absolutely making a mess of my life. It's ruining me. It's absolutely mogging me. Thank you, David Cage. Very cool. Let's see your Star Wars game. I will not give up the dream of the Quantic Dream Star Wars. Okay, I think the bubble shield to the Guardian is kind of a crutch. Well, Moisen, it takes a certain mind to appreciate the genius of David Cage. Who else could have come up with the idea of pressing X to Jason? What was that game? Beyond Two Souls? Ellen Page's shower scene in that game was absolutely necessary to the plot. Okay, waterfall, what secrets do you have for me? Hello, Surfer Bot. Screwdriver, melee damage. Instantly executes common enemies with less than 20 health remaining, 20% health remaining. We're definitely going candies, because my only real source of melee would be melee weapons or head stomps. And I'm not trying to do that on the commando. Yeah, like, all jokes aside, that something like that where certain QTEs, it's beneficial to do them poorly, that's an interesting way to do that sort of game. Alright, 2 white guns. Although this is higher level, and I don't particularly care for the beluga cannon. Oh, this is a charge-based weapon. Okay. It's gonna be that kind of run. Yeah, this is gonna get me killed. ain't got time to let a rifle charge, man. What kind of maniac plays this game and uses charge-based weapons? Let's have baby rockets in between our big rocket. I don't even have an alt fire on any of my weapons. Take a flat damage buff. I mean, I feel like I kinda have to take the Deagle. Yeah. Flat buff to reload speed and fire rate. Well, actually, I mean, reload speed isn't that big of a deal because I could just swap weapons as they empty. But fire rate, absolutely. There's still a robot left alive. You just tried to QTE me. Okay, I can't upgrade the Deagle. Maybe next stage. Maybe next stage. Billy Boom yet again. Okay, the Commando's damage output is absurd. So the survivability is just you kill everything before it gets the chance to kill you. I think I see why Commando is the class for choice for speed runs in this game. At least it was the last time that I checked. Yeah, bow and arrow not happening. That's a charge-based weapon. Kangaroo Sentry? Maybe. Damage mitigation on this character is going to be very nice. You know, I think I gotta stick with my Deagle. Alright, what can you cook me up? Oh yeah, I think I see what you're seeing, Moisen. Just like what you used to see in every arcade game back in the day. High scores. Ass was always somewhere on the list. Okay, in addition to the bots in this game, I have to deal with bots in my chat. That'll have to wait until I'm done with this firefight. Okay. How dare you? Yeah, Moisen, I gotta say, that one was not your best. But you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. It's rough out here, man. It's rough out here. We gotta play Commando super aggressive to make up for the lack of survivability. I think we go lower rocket cooldown. And then if we see it later, we take the damage buff. A revolver with a bayonet. Tomahawk is kind of a meme, but it makes me happy. I think we go revolver. I cannot for the life of me understand why a bayonet would have a cooldown. What, does the battery need to recharge? didn't already have the card for the box gun? Okay, that was just a freebie. Oh, I left the revolver. Well, that happened. That happened. That was my mistake, and I'm living with the consequences of my actions. No, I'm not taking the boomerang. No meme pics on this character. Yeah, Critical Madness sounds wild. We absolutely take the kunai, though. The kunai is not a meme. It's actually ridiculously powerful. Of course it is. Okay, with the wrist shotgun. One kunai took the bonus spot down, and I ate so much damage there. Yeah, explosive crits sounds very good. I thought I was on good pace for that one. Grandma shotgun. Kind of hard to say no to that one. Yeah, it's gonna be Grandma Shotty. I think we take the crit damage on the... Yeah, I think we take crit damage on the, Could upgrade the quality, though. Hold on. Another purple kunai. just got hacked there. Oh, no, you don't. Brother, how much HP do you have? Okay, totally whiffed that. It's cool. I'm not mad. There's so much of the map that I haven't explored. Okay, you bruised me. You suck for that. Wow, I'm absolutely trash at Commando. Bro, I have no idea how I fumbled the bag that hard. That was embarrassing. Let's see if I can cope with med progression. Yeah. Chance at alt fire. That sounds very good. Maybe we do the engineer. If I just remember to keep my bots up and running as often as possible. Quasar SMG it is. Yeah, every class benefits from survivability. Okay, that was just kind of a freebie. There is no way I'm taking the bow. I'm not using a charged weapon. You can't make me. Yeah, we absolutely drone max. Ooh, I think I will take marking. Be nice to have that capability. Okay, just somehow missed the rail there. Yeah, absolutely whiffed the marking dart. You'd love to see it. And that's an S rank. I can get 4 drones. This is insanity. I can absolutely drone max. Windmill rifle is kind of nutty. So that does burn if I do marking. Well, marking's more the hunter's thing. And it's cryo. Actually, I think I'll replace the quasar. Well, I missed the bonus buff by triggering it by getting too close, so that's upsetting. drones refresh. I have been hacked. I have been hacked. I do not like the Slug Lord, let it be known. He's paid for his crimes. Okay. Ammo efficiency. Or limited regen. Choice is obvious. I won't miss you. Okay, taking too much damage yet again. Retreating into old, bad habits. Okay, wasted that marker dart on absolutely nothing. But it's back. Okay, that's them sorted out. Okay, absolutely disappointing selection of weapons. I mean, how do they measure up stat-wise? Well, these are both charge-based, so it's kind of irrelevant. Yeah, let's absolutely... Huh. Could do Drone Zerker, which will make them hardier. Or I could buff their fire rate every time I activate. Let's try Scrap Snacks. So I'm going to be wanting to activate the drones every chance I get, even if they're all up and fully healed. Barely keep them alive. But that was an absolute massacre. Will I be able to get S rank time on this? Little Wheel is just so good. Bro, he absolutely melted. That is insane DPS. But double S rank. Chat, I think Engineer's the move. I think Engineer's the move. I mean, reload speed is kind of irrelevant because I'm always swapping weapons, so I'm not waiting for the reload. %25% to get a net of 14 power cells, or 75% chance to just lose 6. Oh, let's get the tie first. Well, never mind. Dual Vipers, Power Fists. I think we do the Vipers. Okay, that was incredibly rude, locking me down. Guys, I think Engineer might be slightly OP. Bro went for the punch. I kind of had to respect it. Okay, this is... Gotta just stay on the move. It's a situation where I think numbers aren't the whole story. Could get even more engineering action with a gun that lets us plant sentries. Or I could take the Deagle. Why am I so low on paracells? Okay, so drone maxing is just the build. Drone maxing is just the build. Probably should not have taken the TV remote. So that cooldown reduction comes at a high cost. You will always get hacked at the worst possible time. I think I actually found a game-breaking build. It's crazy. Yeah, we absolutely give them the ability to mark. That seems insane. I think this run of Engineer is speaking for itself. Jump beam. Kind of hard to argue with that. Yeah, we're doing junk beam. Jump beam should be an energy weapon. Yeah, it absolutely is. Okay, accidentally let him get away. That's unfortunate. Everything just dies immediately. It's absurd. Okay, nice and easy does it. Yeah, the drone strong aggro is saving me so much HP. It's crazy, crazy. Completely different game. I mean, I don't think it's worth even considering either one of those. I will need the help though. Laser launcher. I mean, I'll take the power cells. I just need to upgrade this thing. Sentry maxing is the way to go. Yeah, let's absolutely take a cooldown reduction on the drones. Okay, I forgot to refresh my drones. That's kind of an issue. Probably gonna die here because they keep stun locking me. Okay. Oh, you gotta die. You gotta die. Bro, the stunning is ridiculous. Flat increase the fire rate is the move. Yeah, I'm not really interested in either of those. New boss, Sir Cattercoaster. New as in I've never fought him before. Okay, he turns the floor into acid. That's interesting. ride the rails, though. Okay, he absolutely fried my drones. He's got drones of his own. Oh boy, this boss fight is a nightmare. This boss fight is an actual nightmare. The only safe place is the rail. Okay, I got him. I got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Didn't quite get the S, but I'll take the win over the boss. Look at all this food. I wish all the others could see this. You're being watched. Now you're stealing my apples. Vermin! Oh hey, it's that nasty little virus again. I am not a virus! I am Iris, the AI ruler of this world. I see that exile taught your ignorant species nothing. Exile? We lived here? Yes, you lived in my city. Breathed my air. Ate my food. Mine! You sick psychovirus! You made us suffer? And for what? You know what? We're taking it back! Just try it, pathetic human! Nice blow, and I think I know where to go next. Yeah, this build is absolutely cracked, because I've never gotten this far. Yeah, we definitely go in on everything that... Okay, glad that happened here. Oh, the chef isn't here. Unfortunate. Survivability is absolutely the name of the game. And hello, Cthulhu. How are you doing? Welcome, Krogana. Okay. It's heating up. It's heating up significantly. Guys, they're not playing around. I think I might be cooked here. You gotta die, bro. Also, what is this map? Oh, I don't have a ticket. Thanks, Krogana. That helps. Okay, not fair that he gets a giant shield. He's significantly stronger than the other slugs. I'm terrified to think how I would do this level on any of the other characters. Okay, no tickets. I guess I just find them on the way. Okay, there's another mini-boss. It's Jover. It's actually Jover. The drones could only carry me so far. Well, chat, it has been a fun ride tonight. It was definitely exciting to see a new build that was very viable, that I think I'm now an engineer main when it comes to RoboQuest. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you all had a good time. Take care, and I hope to catch you guys again sometime soon. Later, everyone.